Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Hi friends, welcome to this video column, and today we are going to talk about an interesting topic, and that's the battle of narratives between the pro-Hindutva and the anti-Hindutva forces, which has spilled over from now domestic arena into the foreign campuses, foreign university campuses. We know that initially this battle was being fought in the domestic university campuses, in the academic circles. So there were no accusations, counter accusations, there were conferences which were anti-Hindutva, there were conferences which were bringing to the fore the various aspects of Hindutva and its ideology. And as we know that university campuses have largely been dominated, especially in India, they have largely been dominated by the left so far. So the Hindutva, those who were propagating the ideology of Hindutva, so they were on the margins for most of the time since independence, but off late over the last couple of decades, and especially since 2014, they have bounced back, and now there are pitched battles which have been going on. Those who study in the university campuses, or those who teach in university campuses or work in university campuses, know that almost every second day in all the major campuses in India, either there is one event which is pro-Hindutva or there is another event which is anti-Hindutva. So there is this debate and counter debate which is going on. But the interesting thing is that now it has spilled over to the foreign university campuses. And I am saying this because of this conference which is happening, Dismantling Global Hindutva. There is this conference which is being organized from September 10th to 12th, and the interesting thing is that those who are organizing it are largely, it's called an anonymous group because they don't want to get harmed, and they are claiming that they have support of more than 45 or 50 departments from various universities abroad. And and this is not the first time that this kind of a conference which is happening. It's the title of this conference is Dismantling Global Hindutva, and it's an anti-Hindutva conference, you can say. I would just name a few of, this is, as I said, not one-off, and why I'm saying that there is a battle going on in foreign campuses, because now there are a number of conferences, online conferences, which are being organized with participation from abroad, the scholars which are there, and to name a few, a slew of conferences have been organized in the recent past. So there was this Republic of Caste organized by Ambedkar King Study Circle on June 27th. Then there is Caste and Hindutva. In the other diaspora, this was organized by Global Research Network. Then there's Genocidal Politics of Hindutva. It was organized from June 4th and 5th, on June 4th and 5th this year. Then there's Congressional Briefing Hindu Supremacist Attacks on Academic Freedom, organized on September 8, 2021. Interestingly, the name of the organizers for the September 8 conference hasn't been made public. There's a long list of sponsors that included, even Amnesty International USA, Indian American Muslim Council, Indian American Christians of North America. So another interesting trend which we are witnessing is that initially the conferences were organized by some groups, and most of these groups are loose forums. They are not very well-known groups. And now the conferences are increasingly being organized by anonymous groups. Now, to counter this string of online events, what has the Hindutva forces done? The Hindutva forces recently organized, the last weekend, a global conference to represent the counterpoint. This was one of the first major steps, you can say, to counter the propaganda against them. And the conference was titled very appropriately, Understanding Hindutva and Hinduphobia. It was organized by a network called Indian Knowledge Consortium. It's a leading, basically UK-based consortium, and it has European academics working across various fields. So, in this, the experts talked about how these slew of conferences are being organized to create Hinduphobia. And in United States, the Hindu American Foundation, it's a very strong body there. It has written to the presidents and key administrators of all 41 universities listed as event co-sponsors for the digital for the Dismantling Global Hindutva Conference, which is being organized September 12th to 12th. Now, there is another twist in the tale. Why this conference is being organized between 10th and 12th? This is the take of the Hindutva forces. They feel that on September 11 is a very crucial date in Chicago in the World Parliament of Religion in 1890s. Swami Vivekanand in 1890s, Swami Vivekanand had delivered an address to the World Parliament of Religions and that address is considered to be one of the most significant addresses or one of the most significant events which helped in establishing Hindu Dharma or what you call Hindutva in the Western world. That's a separate history about which we are not going to talk. But this conference is being organized on that particular day. So I'm going to quote from Panch Janne, which is a Hindi weekly. It wrote recently referring to this event that the date of Rutgers University Conference, so they are referring to this DGH or Dismantling Global Hindutva Conference, is 11 September, which has a historical significance. On September, I'm quoting from the editorial. On September 11, 1893 in Chicago, Swami Vivekanand gave a historic speech that united the world, reaffirming fraternal universal brotherhood in the World Parliament of Religions. They are using this day to corrupt the understanding of the Hindu community, to establish Hindutva as a terror concept that is a threat to the West or to the rest of the world. They are trying to establish Hindutva as a punk element. The editorial was written in Hindi. I have translated this editorial into English, and I think and I hope that I got the essence of it. But you can, I think, get it on the Panch Janne's website also if you want to read the original one in Hindi. So another pro-Hindutva platform, News Bharati. It's a digital platform and it is run by the volunteers of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS). So it has an article by a well-known author who has authored several books on RSS, Mr. Ratan Sharda. He has also reiterated the same thing, that it is significant that this seminar is being organized from 10th to 12th September. Don't miss the historical day of the 11th September. It is the day that signifies the stark difference between the essence of Hindu Dharma, that is Hindutva or Hinduness, and exclusivist, supremacist, Islamist worldview, because that is also the same day when 9/11 attacks happened by Islamic fundamentalists or radicals or Islamic terrorists. So this battle is going on, and this is likely to continue. The September 10th to 12th event is just one of the battles in this larger war of narratives, and we'll continue to track this war, and we'll continue to track these battles and bring these battles to you. And that is all for now, and we'll soon be back with a new topic in my next video column. Thank you for watching.